Alright, I gotta show you guys this because I think I found out exactly what this patch fixed. So, currently right now, I'm doing well, got my Predator missile, got my airstrike, calling it in. All of a sudden, I'm thinking, what the hell is this? What is this shotgun doing in my face? What the hell did this come from? I'm telling you what, this patch right now just pushed out. Infinity Ward's like, look, you doing good. We gonna execute you right here and now. So, skill-based matchmaking, it still works, baby, and Infinity Ward is going to make sure that you do not do good in this game. If not, pow! Hey, what's going on, guys? Butterbar here. Welcome back to the channel. I'll tell you this. I have no idea where the hell that shotgun came from. I was just playing on my own at the MP7, was trying to upgrade this gun, trying to get all the attachments for it. Was calling in my streaks, and all of a sudden I was like, dude, what the hell is going on? It's like somebody hiding in the same corner as me. What is going on? As soon as I pulled out, this shotgun just staring me down the face, just staring down the barrel of this floating shotgun. You'll see it later on in this video, but dude, it was trippy. I'll tell you what, man, this game has so many issues, and it's still insane to know. You know, a different update came today. It wasn't a full-blown patch. It was just a system update. So I think this is like 1.09 that just got issued out today. So if you guys are kind of going through all the patch notes of this newest update, I'm not going to talk about them a whole lot. I got a different topic for today's video, and we'll kind of push through that. But looking at patch 1.09, did some adjustments to the AUG. So I think the AUG is actually going to be, you have increased damage ranges from short as well as long. So, I don't know, the AUG, I'll say this about the AUG. It's a decent SMG. However, I still feel like with the 5.56 attachment that's supposed to increase damage, dude, it doesn't do enough. I mean, you still have the 5.56 M4 that's just smoking people left and right. And even with the 5.56 variant to the AUG, I mean, the gun is still a pea shooter. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's nice to see that the AUG got an update. We'll kind of see how it plays out in the game, so I'll get some feedback for you guys. But that's at least one of the changes. And also, too, the 725 got a nerf. I'll tell you this, man. We've been to, I think, what, 3 or 4 different changes to the 725. Dude, I'm not holding my breath. I'm not gonna hold my breath at all. Knowing that the gun has survived and is still as powerful as ever, with every single update that comes out, I'll tell you this, man, I'm not going to hold my breath. I think it's going to be just as powerful, even though they say they reduce damage ranges and stuff like that. You're going to be seeing it all over the place, so again, not holding out hope so much for this. Look, this game has a lot of issues between what you're going to be seeing with a floating shotgun in my face to the matchmaking systems, which again is still not been addressed whatsoever. Infinity Ward just wants to brush it under the rug and not talk about it whatsoever. And still, I mean, I really don't get that. I mean, a lot of people are still asking about, hey, what's the deal with this? What's going on? And still no communication, but you know, whatever. The game is still dominated by the M4. The game is still dominated by the Ghost. And the funny thing is just kind of sitting here and really thinking about it. Look, I think it was like at the end of October, maybe the beginning of November. I can't even remember exactly what date it got pushed out, but we got pushed information from Infinity Ward saying, hey, look, you are going to be seeing a giant overhaul to the multiplayer of Modern Warfare. We're going to be seeing some changes to where the mini-map, you're going to be seeing changes here and there. I mean, I think they even talked about some changes coming to the tanks. I know that was one thing that was teased for this update, but I guess it didn't get pushed out. But we were supposed to be seeing an overhaul to the multiplayer because currently right now the multiplayer is just, dude, it's boring, man. I will say it is boring. I could do really great and still just have a really crappy time. It is just so boring to get killed by the same thing and have that person have the same perks on over and over and over again. Nobody tries anything different. Nobody tries any other weapon. And it's just boring. It is just lame. And that's just kind of the experience I'm having right now, and the fact that we are supposed to be having an overhaul to this multiplayer by the end of November. Dude, this was announced the very beginning of November, or maybe towards the end of October. The game was getting an overhaul to the multiplayer by the end of November. I don't know if you guys know, but next week is Thanksgiving. I don't really know too many companies that work on Thanksgiving, especially on Black Friday. I mean, you got retails and stuff like that, so Friday people might be at work. But Thanksgiving is literally next week. We just got an update today that made changes here and there slightly to the challenging system, the officer ranks, but really that was it. 2 gun changes. Okay. Where's everything else? I mean, like, I don't know if it's just me or not. I'm wanting to know what is the plan going forward from here, because literally you only have 3 working days. I mean, unless they're working around the clock on the weekend, but I really don't see that. I honest to God, unless they're going to be pushing out an update by next Wednesday, the big overhaul, which again is not really talked about. I mean, it was talked about in the very beginning of the month in November, but honest to God, we haven't heard anything. We've had tiny patches here and there, nothing else. Nothing, no overhaul news whatsoever. I haven't seen or heard any type of changes to the minimap. I haven't heard or seen changes to the other weapons in this game to where, you know, you kind of bring the other weapons up to where they're more reliable. You see a lot more variety of different weapons in the game. You haven't seen any talk whatsoever about the perks, you know, bringing perks up to where Ghost is at, or maybe bring Ghost down. You haven't seen that. You really have not seen that. So this whole thing about there being a big overhaul towards the end of November, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think it's going to happen. I know some people are wanting to find out more news about the season pass, which I believe the first season for this game starts in December. I doubt we see anything, any type of update to this game until December. I really don't. They want to push out microtransactions. They want to push out cosmetic items and all this stuff to the game before they actually fix the fundamentals of this game. The game is not fun. The game is boring, and the amount of people that are just getting pushed away are, dude, look on YouTube. I know I'm not the only one. Yeah, you have people here and there that are pushing out some I will say great content. You know, the people that I watch on YouTube that cover over the Call of Duty stuff have some really good content, some positive things, kind of like pushing forward ahead to the future of, you know, looking forward to certain things. But I will say this, I would say a majority of the community, especially people that push stuff on YouTube, dude, it's all negative, man. It is all negative because nobody is enjoying this game. Yeah, you have some people here and there that are enjoying it. But I would say, again, the majority of the audience is not enjoying it. It's boring. It's a boring game with really nothing. I don't know what to do, man. I really don't. Look, I really hope Modern Warfare gets this overhaul that we were told we were getting. You know, hopefully it gets some great changes like Call of Duty World War II. Call of Duty World War II, you know, it was down in the dumps, man. It really was. It was a Call of Duty game that I bought, and I was like, dude, this is crap. I'm not going to play this game. Took a giant break away from World War II. Came back when this big overhaul came to World War II, and it was actually a fun game. Look, World War II, if you jump over to that game, that is a fun Call of Duty game. Not only, you know, with the class system, the basic training stuff, the weapons, but also, too, the way you're actually able to work up to get, you know, different cosmetic items with weapons as well as with your character and whatnot. The overhaul they did in that game is phenomenal, and I give a lot of props to I think it was Sledgehammer that actually was making that game. I give a lot of props to that company for kind of taking a step back, looking and seeing kind of what their game was like, and then making the changes, even though it was a little bit later on down the line before they made those changes. But honestly, those changes really helped the game out, and it was just a fun game. It became a really fun, entertaining game. That is exactly what Modern Warfare needs right now, and I don't think it's going to be happening. I don't think it's going to be happening until December, maybe even later than that. Look, okay, so this is the big thing, you know, and I'm thinking about this with the big overhaul announcement that, again, I really don't know. I don't know if we're going to see it. I don't know how many people are still recommending Modern Warfare. If somebody were to ask me, hey, how is Modern Warfare, should I buy it or something like that, I was like, you might wait till it's a discount, maybe wait for Black Friday. But if you buy it full price right now, I think you're going to be, you know, severely disappointed by what you're going to be getting because, again, it's just, honestly, I don't think this is I don't think it's a full functioning game. I think we're playing like an alpha or a beta build of a game because of the stuff that is just still constantly being updated and constantly changing. And then stuff that's just, I mean, one gun, the M4, it's the most dominant gun in the game. Why pick any other weapon in this game? So, You would think with more news, this game needing positive news. This Modern Warfare needs some positive news to bump up sales, hopefully for Black Friday and going into Christmas. I think there needs to be a lot of good news for Modern Warfare. Hopefully some changes come to the game, but currently right now, I don't really think I see anybody really recommending Modern Warfare as something that, hey, you know what, I might wait till Black Friday, or hey, I might ask this for Christmas or something like that for my family. I don't see it right now just because of the way the state of the game is, and that's just really disappointing just because you got this flying shotgun in my face. Dude, Infinity Ward is watching, man. Infinity Ward is watching. Like, you do well, you start doing good, that shotgun's going to pop you right in the face, and you're going to be wondering who got you, and it was Infinity Ward with the floating shotgun around you. The game is just a mess. It truly is a mess, and I don't know if any change really is just down the line. I really don't. Look at that. I got killed by my damn white phosphorus inside a building. I don't know. I really don't know what the state of this game is. I don't know what the plan is going forward with this. But I think it's just in really dire need of some help, and I really don't know if it's actually going to get it towards the end of November like we were told in the very beginning of this month. So, I don't know. I would love to know from you guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we're actually going to be getting a big overhaul with this game like we were told, earlier this month and towards the end of October? I was looking forward to it, man. I really was. But honestly, I don't think it's going to happen. You got Thanksgiving next month or next week, and then going into December with the possibility of the first Battle Pass content being released in the first season. I don't think it's going to be happening until then, or maybe even after that. So, then again, I might be surprised. Who knows? So, guys, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you think the overhaul's coming. Let me know what you guys look forward to, and let me know if you see any more flying or floating shotguns that's trying to track and make sure that you're not doing too well. So, have a great rest of the day, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.